versus inside. It's about 5:58 in the morning, to be precise. We are mowing greens with the push reel mower this morning. So we've been assigned to Group D, as in Delta. Basically all that means is we have 5 greens assigned to us. So we're going to start on 4, move to 8, 12, 16, and then do something called the nursery green, which is something I'll show you when we get to it. But basically there's groups out here and we're doing 4 holes at a time, essentially is how you can think of it. So right now we're going down the second fairway. We'll be at 4 shortly and we'll get the morning started. Alright, that's the machine we're going to be using. Apologize if the light's not quite good. I am using the light on my phone here. First thing we're definitely going to want to do as we walk up to 4 green is find the flag. You always want to take this out whenever you're working on the green, whether you're rolling or mowing. Some people get lazy and leave it in and try to work around it. That's a recipe for disaster. You'll probably hit it and do a lot more harm. So we'll take it out here. We're going to set it to the side, get our mower going. All right, so this is a Toro reel mower. So basically the first thing we need to do here is lower it down. Let's see if I can do this without. So basically we just push down on this latch and pull this up. And now these back supports are resting on the ground instead of up when we were in transport mode. This thing is kind of heavy, so you want to give it a solid pull after we unlock it. These things do get jammed underneath this weight, so it'll cause a little bit of a wiggle and a pull. And then we're going to want to use some force. I'm going to do this one-handed, so. All right. Next thing we want to do is grab our basket. You can see there's a little hook under it, just like that. So right in here, and we should be all set to start. Usually these things are very easy, so just turn your ignition on. Go to your pull start. You can crank up like that. Let's get our lights on. And then throttle up because we need to get up a pretty big hill here. I'll see you on the green. All right, we're on the green. You can't really tell, except right there. But basically you're gonna be told in the morning what direction you wanna mow. So this morning it's a 4 to 10 if we're looking at a clock as we approach the green. So we're gonna be going in this direction. Obviously that's gonna lay over the leaf blade ever so slightly. So tomorrow we're probably gonna come back and be going the other way. So it's important to kind of look at your assignment, know which way you're gonna mow. And then we're gonna do a cleanup pass, meaning at the end of our mow, we're going one way this way, and then we're coming back and going all the way around that way. I'm gonna try to film a little bit as I hold the camera. Might be difficult. I'll definitely show you some before and afters. Let's go ahead and get started. We got 5 greens to mow, so let's get after it. All right, so I was trying to turn it so you can see some light. So you can obviously see the dew and then where we've mowed. We always want to keep this line as straight as possible and just work our way back and forth. We're doing pretty well. We've only been doing it about 10 minutes. We're almost done. We just have this section. Then we'll move on to number 8. I apologize. It's a little hard to film and do it at the same time. So hopefully this will suffice for now. All done with that one. We're just going to want to take our basket off. I guess the mower won't fit on the trailer with it on. Just toss it into the back of your car. Go ahead, get this loaded up, head to number 8. All right, looks like we got popped pretty good last night with some storms. I'm noticing a ton of standing water on the course. Should be interesting when the sun comes up and we can see exactly what we're dealing with. But we're done with number 4. Just got a swig of Gatorade. Gatorade here is provided by the club. Nothing fancy, not in bottles or anything, just big orange kind of watery jugs. I highly recommend you drink plenty when you're doing this particular task or any other task for that matter. You will sweat for whatever reason. I don't know why. Even in the morning, the cool weather, just pushing those things around job makes me sweat more than any other one. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, just remember you drink plenty of fluid while you're working on the course. There's some of that water. We'll get to number 8. The sun should be coming up here a little bit so you can see a little better, so I do apologize. Number 8, let's get after it. All right, number 8's all knocked out. There's our pin all reset. We're back on the trailer, locked in. It's very important. Got our basket off, emptied out in the back. Now we're gonna head to 12. All right, as we take this winding road toward the back 9 at number 12, you might be an astute listener and realize that I think in a prior video I said that you start at 6:30 in the morning on Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today is a Thursday. And you saw me out here around 6 a.m. Basically the season is coming to Florida, meaning all the snowbirds from the northern states flock down here. So our schedule changes a little bit. Every day now is going to be until start at 6 a.m. The good news is you end at 2:30 in the afternoon, so that's nice. But just to let you know, I think the season officially begins late October. We're just getting a little bit of a jump on it now. So there's that. Just wanted to let you know. It is this point in time when I realized I grabbed the slowest possible work cart. This thing, man oh man, it's taking us forever to get over here. But alas, number 12. All right, it's about 7:05 in the morning. Our first tee time's in 25 minutes. So we're gonna wanna pick up the pace just a little bit, get this one knocked out, then get 16 done. We'll be in good shape. The nursery green is off the course a little bit, so that's no issue there. But yeah, this is a pretty hole. It's par 3. A lot of balls in the water. All right, so a little bit about what we're using. First off, these things are very heavy, so when you go to load them on the trailer, try to pitch your trailer slightly down so it's much easier for you to roll up on there. That's just a little tip. But anyway, this is a Toro reel mower. It's very simple. Let's go over here. Basically your ignition on off, the lights, your throttle, then your full start right here. And once you have it unmounted, all you really do is switch it over here to transport and push down. Then when you're ready to cut, just slide it over and push down. And that's it. And then you're just basically walking straight lines. Sometimes people will think that they're mowing and they're not. They'll just push it down instead of push it over and down to engage the blades. You'll always know if you're cutting because this will be spinning. If it's not spinning, the reels aren't spinning. You're not cutting anything. But yeah, it's a really simple, easy machine. Just got some weight to it. The only other thing is when you are actually mowing and cutting, these white lines are where the blades are. So it kind of helps you know, keep it straight, especially when you're doing your safety passes around the green. You can really hug the collar well because you essentially have a guide. All right, that's about it. Let's hit this one and move on to the 16th. We're all wrapped up with number 12. Just need to hit 16 and the nursery green. Get our flag back in here. right, we made it. Beautiful par 4 16th. I just wanted to take this brief opportunity just to let you guys know how much I appreciate you watching. I know I wrote it in another video, but I just wanted to say it. I think we have like 10 subscribers, which is awesome. You know, filming this, knowing that even one person is going to watch it is good enough for me. And it makes it a lot of fun, especially the early mornings, to know that you know, I can make a video for you guys, and you might have questions or comments. It really makes my day a lot of fun. So I just wanted to say thank you. And you know, if it's only the 10, I will take that. I'll rock with that all day long. So I just wanted to say thanks. Let's get this one done, and then I'm going to show you a nursery green and talk about what that's all about. Just to explain a little bit what's known as the turn in the business. I guess, you know, like when a supermodel gets to the end of the runway, they do that weird thing where they have to turn around. No. All right, I won't talk about that ever again. Anyway, with the mower, what you want to do is you want to come this way and swing it out the opposite direction that you want to go, and then bring it back. And so you can hit your line with these white markers, and then just keep going. That's it, simple as that. It does require a little bit of muscle just to swing it around, but once you do it once or twice, you kind of get the hang of it. Anyway, let's keep going, about halfway done with 16. All right, 12 is all wrapped up. Head back to the cart, got everything loaded. Go ahead and head to the nursery green, clean everything off, figure out what we're doing for our next task. I might have said hole 12 just then. This is hole 16, if I screwed that up. So if you guys ever do want to work on a golf course and you don't know much about golf or machinery or anything like that, don't get discouraged. None of this is rocket science. You can easily learn all of this. I promise you that. So if it is something that you're interested, we'd obviously love to have you out here. Even if you have a physical impairment or something like that, there's 1,000,001 jobs on the course that we need help with. So don't get down if you don't know how to do any of this stuff, or you feel like you can't. I promise you that you can. It's very easy, but just give it a try. I really think you're gonna like it. I'm gonna try to make a video about all the good things about working on a golf course, so I'll save that for another time. But yeah, just wanted to let you know all of this can be taught, learned, and you can do it. I promise you. Behold, the ugliest part of the course, the nursery green. Yeah, it's not much to look at. Essentially what it is just another green, albeit this one is not very well maintained in my opinion. Something that this course probably really needs to look at, but you can still get good cores. So basically, if there's a part of a green on the real course that's damaged, they'll come in here and find a decent core to pull, and they'll cut it out and they'll put it into the real green. This thing is just incredibly spotty, as you can see, really in rough shape. But yeah, I mean, something like this, it's a fine core to pull. It's just, it should all look beautiful and uniform. It just is not very well taken care of, to be honest with you. But that, you know what? We're gonna mow it anyway, and then wrap this up. Well, we did the best we could with what we had to work with. In my opinion, this whole thing needs to be tore up and replanted. It's above my pay grade, something for the superintendent to decide. We did what we were told, but yeah, it's just not looking good. We got a ton of clippings as well. I mean, that's just a boatload. Anyway, let's get back to the shop, get cleaned up. We have our next task. As you can see, we have a lot of standing water. The storm last night was pretty bad. What we have are some pumps out here. I believe one of the other guys ran back to the shop. It's gonna have a connector hose, and we're gonna pump this off to the sides into a lowland area. And then we're gonna take a broom and a leaf blower, and we're gonna break up this sediment left behind and then blow it. So you can barely tell any of this happened. That's kind of the goal. We have to do this for all 18 holes. So let's get on it. So here's another example, just clumps of this stuff that we got to get broken down and blown away. And then here's this standing water. You can see there's a little bubble shooting out there. So the system's probably a little clogged. It was a tremendous amount of water. The course drains pretty well normally. It's not the best draining course in the world, but this will also need to be pumped. And then we'll have to get back in here with the broom and the leaf blower, clean it up. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You see what I see? Oh yeah, golf ball. Title is 4. Okay. And another massive area of standing water. The good news is they did close the course until 11 a.m. this morning, so we do have a little bit of time to get this sorted out. But there's no way the sun's gonna be able to work its magic without a little help from us. And I just don't think we have enough pumps, so this could get a little interesting. This is the beautiful lake in between holes 8 and 9. Just kidding. It's just another huge pile of standing water. So you can somewhat see how high the water level really was. Here's all this sediment over here, and the water has receded back into here, but it used to obviously be all the way up and around here. This is the stuff that we're trying to clean up, but we're also trying to get rid of the water, obviously. So we'll hit this spot just because it's so bad right now, wait for this to get lower or get pumped, and then come back. All right, it looks a little bit better now. Still need to get this pumped out and see what remains. Let's keep moving. Got lunch in about an hour. All right, well, we're about to grab that lunch. We only have about 15 more minutes left. We're gonna head to hole number 15, believe it or not. Probably knock that one out and then go get that lunch. Let's go eat. Time to get that lunch. See what the afternoon has for us. Well, this is how one looks now that it's drained and cleaned up a little bit. So, pretty good here. We'll just keep on moving. I didn't show lunch today because it did not look appetizing. And I went to Taco Bell, which is delicious. I love Taco Bell. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, guys, well, it looks like it's going to be more of the same. Just cleaning up after the storm, a lot of drains, and then sediment cleanup. So won't make you suffer through that with me. We might have a little storm brewing over here, so it might be an early day. If not, we're going to be done at 2:30 today, and then head home. I appreciate you guys joining me on the course today, and I look forward to the next video. Thanks. This is bath time.